In the last two episodes, we talked about how the dead ringer and revolver worked together and that both fed off each other. The dead ringer increased your revolver aim by giving you a calm sense of security, while the revolver allowed your dead ringer to be used more often because of the lower global cooldown. So, the next question you should be asking yourselves at this point is, how am I supposed to be effective with the dead ringer and revolver even with all these benefits and synergies that we've already talked about? As we know, every map is different, and with using the revolver, it actually becomes a lot more complicated as to how you actually want to approach it, because you're not going to necessarily be cloaking behind the enemy trying to get the medic or heavy. You're going to be trying to do a specific task, which is get behind enemy lines and go in when your team's going in, which is actually very difficult to do. So I kind of wanted to break it down to you right now, how I view the game at this point, the Highlander, how Highlander works. And in my opinion, a lot of it has to do with the sniper advantage. I know some maps aren't as sniper heavy as others, but in Highlander, it's really all about the sniper. He has this long range cannon that can take out a medic in an instant without much help from his team. And he can do it by being stealthy, he can hide in a bush. There's a lot of ways he can be effective. And you'll notice that in a lot of these maps, a push may be looking very good for a team, but they haven't taken out the sniper, and as the sniper survives, their allies get taken out quite often. So the sniper really becomes a huge pick in a lot of these maps. And as a dead ringer spy, you're almost the antithesis of a sniper at this point, because you're not being stealthy, you don't have that instant kill ability with the knife. What you're doing is you're taking on kind of a pseudo scout, pseudo black box soldier role as a distraction and also as a damage dealer up close. But since you aren't going for the surprise pick all the time, the other team is not going to be as warrior of you as an invisiwatch spy as well. They're going to be basically understanding where your location is, and they're going to be more confident in their ability. So to counteract that, what you really want to do is enhance your sniper. And this comes to the point of the dead ringer, because the dead ringer is a watch that is not being utilized properly if you're just trying to get behind their flank with it, because being behind the flank with the dead ringer with the other team calling you out is not really effective. The best time for the dead ringer is when when your team and their team are fighting and people are dying on both sides, because then you could get stabs easier, you can shoot people a lot, your damage means something. You can shoot him twice with a revolver and the scout comes up and kills him, even though he wouldn't have killed him one-on-one had you not been there. So what you want to do in the meantime, when your team is not pushing in and looking for a pick, you can't be that as a dead ringer spy. You're just not going to be the pick guy anymore. So what you want to do is enhance your sniper's role in the game. And how you do that is basically by feeding him information and also being a body between him and the other team. You can cover his retreat with the dead ringer as a damage absorption device, as well as putting up front damage on the other sniper. For instance, if there's a weak classic garage that could usually take out your sniper, you might be able to put a few revolver shots on him to make him either retreat or for your sniper to kill him while you're taking the damage. It's kind of a very interesting relationship between the sniper and spy in this situation. And I wanted to give you guys a clip of our playoff map with Burma Tangerine, where on Goalie Wash, I think it's one of the best maps for a dead ringer spy, even though a lot of spies say it's not. And of course, Last Point, Cloak and Dagger is actually very powerful, and I would use that a majority of the time. But dead ringer spy on these 3 points can be really effective if you play with your team. So I wanted to show you guys kind of the real reason why I play dead ringer spy. It's because of these little abilities that you can do, which you just can't do as an invisiwatch spy. So you can see on this map that I just respawned, and our team is guarding 4th point. And you see basically that I think our heavy just went down, but we're going back and forth here. And I'm looking at, this is no man's land basically. Both teams can't really take this garage. Our sniper's pretty far up, so I'm trying to give him information. I'm looking here, I'm running up with my dead ringer, I see the sniper, I'm calling that a sniper out to our sniper. So he takes an aggressive stance against this sniper, and he loses the sniper battle one-on-one. That was unlucky, but hey, he took a shot and this is fine because they don't have any better ground on us yet. So now that he died in garage, I know they're going to probably take garage. So I'm trying to give information to my team, be a distraction here so that my team can force him back. Because if they take over that garage with their sniper, he is very hard to dislodge. So that's my goal at that point. It's not a offensive role at that point. It's a defensive role. Now, you'll see I'm kind of waiting for our sniper to spawn, waiting to get some health back. Because without health, I'm not going to be able to do much here. And you can see we've taken garage back. There's no worries here. We've reset it. Even though our sniper died, it's fine. So now here, I just come into this sniper right there. I take out their main threat right there, that main sniper threat. It's almost impossible to push third without with their sniper up because he's so good, and it's also like there's so many angles for him. He can get away easily, and he can have these really, really tough time to get him. So we moved to garage right there immediately after getting that sniper because we're not afraid their sniper anymore, right? So we can take over that garage, and now they're getting flanked to hell right now. Our sniper got a pick there. We're really taking over the garage area. That's a spy scout, and it looks like I'm fucked here, but you see the sniper's focused. He's respawned. He's back up, and I take care of him because I know he's a threat, and I know that I knew that he was probably going to respawn there, and they don't have enough time to deal with me because they're focused on other threats, right? So this is the distraction factor of the Dead Ringer. I can do whatever the hell I want. I survive all this shit, and I still take out the main threats, which is the sniper. And I'm still alive right now. And we have a lot of picks, and we're going to work off this. You can see we're not afraid of their sniper. Our sniper is still up, I believe. So we can put a lot of damage. They're really scared of this. You see the meds running away right now? I'm forcing him back in. I missed some shots, and that's going to happen sometimes. But here comes our scout to clean up. And this is teamwork right here. I just distract the pyro, so he forces my bicycle to go out. And here's their sniper again, and I'm distracting their sniper right here. You can see he's focused on me, and I'm calling him out right now to my team. This is a fuck up by my team, and this is what cost us the playoffs pretty much, is not listening to these kind of comms I was making. I was saying, look, worry about the sniper, and look, he got a body shot on our medic. If you ignore their sniper in a lot of these maps, and you just totally just discount the fact that he's there, it's going to be total fuck fest for your team. It's going to be terrible. So, as a spy, finding out how to counter a sniper is probably one of the most effective things you can do. And also defending your own sniper. If you can do both at once, like I was doing in that garage area. Because I remember that first time I went in with the sniper and I was just giving him information, right? Also blocking some shots for him, making sure the soldier couldn't run up on him, and things like that. I was giving him information, but the second time I just went right in for that sniper because I wasn't afraid of dying. I knew he missed the body shot, and I could just go in with the revolver and kill him before he had a chance to respond. If I missed one of those shots, I could bring up my Dead Ringer instantly too. So you can be both an offensive and a defensive threat to that team just by playing the Dead Ringer the right way and realizing what the situation is. And it becomes a lot easier for me to play this type of way when I have something to center around. And for this match in particular, for these second, third, and fourth points, working with my sniper was probably the best thing I could have done. And it's one of the reasons why Mouse did well, and it's one of the reasons why I did well in this map, because I trusted him and he trusted me for this. So I hope this kind of gives you kind of a perspective into the dynamic way you can play Dead Ringer. It's not just a, try and abuse, if they don't hear your Dead Ringer decloak and they're stupid, you'll get a stab or something. It's not like that. Dead Ringer is pretty much a game-changing item that you can use effectively if you think about it. If you really think about the map, if you think about all the different things you can use with it, you can really be a force on your team. And a lot of what you're doing in this what I was doing in this video isn't going to show up on any, stat chart or anything like that, but I know that I was the main caller for my team in that situation. I also gave them the best information, and I eliminated the threats. So in that situation, we had that point taken with our med up and their med dead before he died to the sniper, obviously. But that's the power. That's the power you wield as a spy sometimes. If you can get in the right situation at the right time, you're the guy who's going to be making the difference here.